Welcome to Baby's Boo World, your cozy corner of calm bedtime stories. Parents snuggle in with your little one and enjoy this peaceful read aloud.
One quiet evening, a little boy named Zan was getting ready for bed. He was 6 years old with big curious eyes and a heart full of wonder. Every night Zan loved listening to bedtime stories that his mother told him. But tonight was different. His mother tucked him in, kissed him good night, and whispered sweet dreams, my little explorer. Zan snuggled into his soft blanket and placed his head on the pillow, but as soon as he did, something hard pressed against his cheek. Ouch, he muttered. Sitting up quickly, he reached under his pillow and pulled out a small shiny card. It wasn't just any card, it was a golden ticket. The edges sparkled like starlight, and in the center were magical words that glowed. One ticket to Dreamland Express, departure tonight. Zan's eyes grew wide. Dreamland Express? What is that? He whispered excitedly. He held the ticket close, wondering if it was part of a game. But deep inside, he knew this was something special. Just as the clock ticked midnight, Zan heard a soft whistle outside his window. It wasn't his usual neighborhood sounds. Curious, he tiptoed to the window and pulled back the curtain. What the sound made his jaw drop. A giant train made of fluffy clouds floated in the sky right outside his room. Its chimney puffed out twinkling stars instead of smoke. Its wheels were glowing moons, and its carriage shined like pearls under the night sky. Boarding for Dreamland, a cheerful voice called out, then spotted a friendly conductor standing by the open door of the train. The conductor was not human at all. He was a tall, smiling oval with shiny glasses and a little blue cap. Excuse me, Zan said shyly. Is this the Dreamland Express? Of course, quoted the oval. And you, young traveler, have the golden ticket. Zan quickly grabbed his golden ticket from under his pillow and held it out. The oval nodded with approval. Aboard, Zan, your adventure awaits. With excitement bubbling inside him, Zan climbed onto the train. The doors closed with a soft whoosh, and the Dreamland Express began to glide smoothly. Throughout the starry sky, inside the train was even more magical. The seats were soft clouds that felt like marshmallows. The lamps on the walls were glowing fireflies in the glass jars. A soft calming music floated through the air, making everything feel dreamy. Zen sat by the window, watching his town grow smaller and smaller below. He gasped when the train zoomed past the moon and twinkling constellation. This is amazing, he whispered. The oval conductor came by and said, our first stop, Candy Mountains. Hold on tight, little dreamer. The train slowed down and stopped in front of the most delicious looking land Zen had ever seen. Gigantic mountains stood tall, but instead of rocks, they were made of candy cans, chocolates, and lollipops. Streams of golden caramel flowed down the slopes, and cotton candy clouds floated above. Zan hopped off the train with delight. Wow! He shouted. He broke a piece of a candy can, rock, and tasted it. It was sweet and minty. He scooped up some caramel in his hand and giggled. Suddenly, a group of talking gummy bears came bouncing towards him. Welcome to Candy Mountains. They cheered. One gummy bear wearing a teeny crown offered Zan a chocolate coin. Zan laughed, munching happily, but soon the train whistled again. All aboard, called the oval. Zan waved goodbye to the gummy bears and ran back to the train. Next, the Dreamland Express stopped in a wide glowing meadow. As Zan stepped out, he was surprised to see all kinds of animals. Rabbits in hats, fox with bow ties, elephants wearing glasses, and birds playing violins. Hello, Zan, a rabbit said, tipping his hat politely. You can talk? Zan asked, his eyes wide. Of course, this is Dreamland, giggled the rabbit. Here everyone has a voice. The fox came closer and handed Zan a golden flower. This flower will always remind you that dreams are magical, he said kindly. Zan danced with the animals, clapped along to their music, and even joined a parade led by a giraffe playing a trumpet. He felt so happy, like he belonged in this world of joy and laughter. But soon the owl conductor called again, Dreamland Express is leaving. Next stop, Rainbow Slides. The train climbed higher and higher until it reached the clouds again. Then stepped off and gasped. Before him stretched enormous slides made of glowing rainbows. They shimmered with every color he could imagine: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, all sparkling. Children from all over the world were sliding down, laughing and cheering. Zan's eyes sparkled. Can I try? He asked eagerly. Of course, said the owl. Zan climbed to the top of the tallest rainbow slide, took a deep breath, and whoosh! Down he went. The slide carried him so soft he felt like he was flying. Colors swirled all around him, and he laughed until his cheeks hurt. At the bottom, he laughed softly on a cloud pillow. That was the best slide ever, Zan shouted, running back to try again. After hours of fun, the owl gently told Zan, It's time to go home now. Little dreamer, morning is coming. Zan's smile faded a little. But I don't want to leave, he said softly. The fox, the rabbit, and the other animals waved goodbye. Dreamland will always be here, they said kindly. Just close your eyes, believe in magic, and you will find us again. Then climbed back onto the train one last time as the Dreamland Express floated back towards his window. When the train stopped outside his bedroom, Zen quietly slipped back into the bed. The owl tipped his head. Goodbye, Zen. Until next time. The golden ticker dissolved into teeny stars that sprinkled around his room. Zen yawned and drifted into the sweetest sleep, still hearing the soft whistle of the Dreamland Express. When Zan woke up the next morning, sunlight filled his room. For a moment, he wondered if it had all been a dream. But then he looked at his nightstand. There lay the golden flower from the talking fox, still glowing faintly. Zan smiled. He knew the truth. The Dreamland Express was real, and it would always be waiting for him whenever he closed his eyes and believed in magic.
If you like this story, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Baby's Boo World. See you in the next story. Bye bye.